we're not gonna give you all of this money. We can't give you all of this money because it won't make sense. But then it's like, this money that you're offering to me doesn't make sense. So why would I take it? But then it's like, they will try and convince you that this is what you need to do, like, do you know what I'm saying? But it's not.
What kind of things have you learned about being in the music industry now? Because I know there's a part where you're on the outside, you want to get in, and you get in now. Like, what kind of things have you now learned?
Oh no, man. What have I learned? I've learned the business, innit?
Yeah.
I've learned the business. I've also learned the yeah, I've learned the business. Like how it all works, how this whole label thing works.
How does it work though? If you could share what you, not everything, but when you say you learned the business, what did you think it was to what it is now?
It's a chiz though. It's like,
Shout out to your managers who was here still.
yeah, nah, it's true still, because they know they're with me, you feel me? But it's like, I don't know, with the label thing, it's like,
Yo, do you want to say that louder, bro? First off, it's not anti-label, but...
no, it's not anti-label, innit? But it's just like...
A man could do it on his own.
Yeah, a man could do it. Like, coming from where a man's coming from, like, I'm a businessman, innit?
Come on.
Do you know what I mean? I've been on this business thing.
You got your merch as well and everything.
From the longest, like, you know, I'm from I was 16 and that, man, I had my own clothing line with Ramps, you feel me? Like, me and Ramps, we had this, we've been doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? It's not just, so it's like, man understands business, innit? So it's like, what they're offering, man, it's like, it don't make sense in the long run to me. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, it might get better. It will get better furthermore still, but it's like, where, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know what you want me to say.
Like, if you don't know your worth, they'll put a number on it, right? So if you don't know what you're worth, they'll say, hey, and you'll just take it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think what you're saying is that, like, they ain't even matched my value yet. I ain't just gonna do it for the doing's sake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, basically, when I started...
Shout out to your manager though, man. I like what they're saying still,
when I started getting hit up by the labels, it was like, so my plan was with the game was build myself to so where I'm on an even platform with everybody else. You feel me? Like, so when I put out a tune, you want to hear it just as much if the next man puts out a tune, you feel me? That's what...
Smart way.
Do you know what I'm saying? That was my aim with it. But when they started paging, man, it was like, I wasn't even where I wanted to be yet. You feel me?
They try to get you on the low.
You know what I'm saying? It's like but they didn't understand that how far my vision was. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, I don't know, man, it's different for different people, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
So, I'm not trying to get in it, but when you say they don't understand the vision, like, because I'm not in these meetings, I know how the labels work, but I hear a lot that they don't fully get it. And I'm thinking, right, if I'm talking to you and you're talking to me, I swear comprehension should be like, I hear what you're saying.
It's not even that they don't fully get it, it's just, they're just on this minimum risk thing, you feel me? It's like, so say, I'm coming into a label and they're saying to man, oh, you're the hardest. Like, man believes in you. Like, man believes in your sound. Man believes you could cat. But then it's like, you offer, so you send man a deal, and then this deal is like, it's a change, or to me, it's a change, innit? It's like, bruv, what am I gonna do with this, innit? So what am I supposed to do? It's like, I'm really living what I'm rapping about. So it's like, for me, to take this all the way serious, it's like I need life-changing.
You gotta situate yourself.
Do you know what I mean? But it's not, to them, it's not, so it's like they will say that they believe in you and care, but it's like, to them, it's like, to an extent, innit? So it's like, oh, you do this amount of numbers. It's not even about them believing you, it's about how much numbers you do. So you do this amount of numbers. So it's like, if we gave you all of this money, then we would lose because do you know what I mean? If you see it, innit?
It's a formula, they got a formula.
No, it's like, how do I explain it, man? Yeah, if we give you this much money, then we need to make it back, innit? So we're not gonna give you all of this money. We can't give you all of this money because it won't make sense. But then it's like, this money that you're offering to me doesn't make sense. So why would I take it? But then it's like, they will try and convince you that this is what you need to do, like, do you know what I'm saying? But it's not, you feel me? Because
I think I get it now, because if what they were saying matched it, then it's not about the quick return.
yeah, it's not about the quick return. If it's like you believe in me so much, the way I believe in myself, so say I think I'm next up, like I can take over this music thing completely. Even in America, they're gonna feel me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, man needs to be lit, innit? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? So, if you believe in me, then give me the door, innit? That's how man used to see it. That's how man used to think it was, but it's not that. It's like they'll just look at numbers.
What, YouTube numbers?
Yeah, like YouTube numbers, you get this amount of views. Do you know what I mean? Your next video might get the same amount or double the amount. So, like, if you do the maths, it's like, bruv, that's not what man's on.
Yeah, man. So what do you see as your purpose then in music then? What's the purpose?
I don't know. I think my purpose, the Boswell purpose, is to...
I like that you put the brand in front of it.
No, I think it's like, our purpose is to take the music to the world, innit? Like the UK sound, the UK story to the world, innit? I think, obviously, like, that America and that, they half know what's going on and that, but not really, you feel me? No one's actually big fans of anyone, you feel me? But I feel like, you know how like G-Unit had it? Like the whole world and that, do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do, innit, with my lot. That's what I think we're heading.
Because you guys get that energy though, man.
No, 1,000,
I think
because
that
it's like, it's just, yeah, but we got the sound, you feel me, but we got that new sound, you feel me? Buzzword.
Yeah, man.
It's that new sound. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the everything, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We got it, like, the whole story is authentic. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, and I just think it's us, innit? So hopefully, do you know what I mean, the trajectory continues the way it is. And then there's no looking back.
No, I think it's gonna be. Like, I'm looking forward to 2019. Yeah. I am, because like I think we released the new song. Yeah. Everyone was like, they were thinking, can man catch up to
Can man keep up with Jumpy? Yeah.
Yeah, but then I was reading the comments.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, man. He kept it going. Because I think they were thinking like, one hit, done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it's mad because it's like, obviously my lot, we know, innit, what we're capable of, innit? So it's like, it's funny to see that people think that man's a one-hit wonder, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, even Man Can't, I made that before Jumpy. And it's like, I knew.
Serious?
Yeah, bro. And I knew I couldn't, like, we wanted to put out Man Can't first because, like, Bear the Man and think that's the better tune, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I knew they wouldn't get it straight away, you feel me? So it's like, we hit them with Jumpy first to understand, like, do you know what I mean? Because Jumpy is like a simple, that's me going easy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Jumpy wasn't a hard tune for me to make, it's for everyone, you feel me? So it's like, nah, I'll bring out Man Can't afterwards so they know, like, the levels, you feel me? And it's like, yeah, man got it, man, we got this.
Cool, man. I'm around up there, man, but I want to give a shout out to your management.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Like the management.
Yeah, man.
G-Man and Ramps, boss made, trust me.
Yeah, man. And just lastly, man, how important is it to have like the right people around you in terms of like guiding your career?
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing, innit? Your team, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, the way I built my team is like, it's like you have to understand your flaws, innit? And it's like, this person makes me better because they're good at this, and this person makes me better because they're good at this. And then it's like, we're family anyway. It's like the belief, it's like your team has to believe in you as much as you believe in yourself, like, do you know what I'm saying? Because then otherwise it's like, if, like, say you put out something and it don't do as well as you thought it was gonna do, and then, yeah, it don't do as well as you thought it was gonna do, it's like that might make you feel like, oh, like you're not capable of continuing in this thing, but it's like you got people around you that believe in you, then there's no like, the sky's the limit, there's no limit, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like Lil Wayne said it the other day. Do you know what I mean? He brought out this album, Carter 5, innit? Yeah. And it's hard or whatever. I haven't heard it, but apparently it's all right, innit? But he said that one MTV thing, I think BET Awards or something like that. He was like, oh, thank you for my family for never letting me believe I was washed up, like never letting me believe I weren't who I am, innit? I weren't the king of the rap game and because it's like, imagine now Lil Wayne, he's rich, he's done this, he's put on everyone, you feel me? And then it's like, you're just sitting in your house hiding, and it's like, you could go into some next mode, you could turn into another person, innit? But it's like, if people are there constantly reminding you of who you are, then you won't lose yourself, you feel me? And it's like, you can come out and do a whole nother album, and it won't be a flop, it won't be a lie, do you know what I'm saying? It's like my man, they won't let me bring out a lie. You feel me? They won't let me bring out a lie. You feel me? But it's like, imagine you got a sucker with you. It's like, do that. Yeah, do that, man, trust me, like.
It's gonna chart, you'll get
like, yeah, man, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, embarrass yourself or, do you know what I mean? Like, try to do this or try to do that. That's, because that's how other people think now. But you have to have people that actually believe in your thing, and then your vision will come to fruition, man. I think, anyway.
Nah, bro, do you know what? I appreciate this conversation because I think what I've taken away from it is that, like, you got your business head on.
Yeah.
You've had a mad year.
Yeah.
That.
Bro, I didn't even tell you half of it. That's the wickedest thing about it, bro. I didn't even tell you half of it, fam. Like, there was so much that went on, even still going on, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, man. I think it's what comes with it, innit?
One last thing I want to touch on, right? You don't have to necessarily answer this. But we were talking about, like, I was saying, like, I go Camden, I ain't never seen an estate.
Yeah.
Your manager's like, yeah, like, but when you come to, because I always go ASOS, innit, to the head office.
Yeah.
But I go there and I go back.
Yeah.
I've never gone further than that building.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, to the right, there's all these estates. But, like, one thing I've always felt like, when you now, because you're, like, people know you, they're going to see that's ambush.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you just compute that man them ain't on trying to start no nonsense as opposed to this is just a fan who appreciates my music? Because it's like,
bro,
you don't know who's who, bro.
Fam, it's mad, like, I don't know, man. You see the road thing, I've been clocking that it's fucked up, like, a lot of people's brains, like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, everyone's got a better mental health, like, do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's deep because, so imagine growing up being a member, yeah? Like a gang member, innit? So it's like when you're doing that, yeah, it's like every day or every other day, you're getting into it or you're going to find trouble or trouble's coming to find you. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it gets to a point where like the paranoia is mad, like anyone could be, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're always on edge, like, I don't know if you got like road bridges and that, like they always like look around when they're walking like where, you know what I'm saying? But that's just a natural thing for the man them. You feel me? But that's crazy. It's like, boom, so imagine one time I'm walking up Camden High Street, one youth come running down the road, you know, grab me, yo, ambush, I'll turn around. Like, what you doing? You feel me? Like, but it's like,
you're ambushed to him.
Bruv, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad, but you have to compute, but it's like, I don't know, I don't think I can help it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always gonna be, like, my safety is always the first thing, innit, that I'm gonna be concerned about, do you know what I'm saying? But obviously I'm a bit more used to it now, innit, but I've always gotta be wary, innit, because it's like, not everyone's coming from a good place either way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing I find, like, the paranoia.
Yeah.
That thing of like, see me, that's why I'll just be like, man, people don't need to see. It's not even that, it's just like, that peace of, when you have peace of mind, bruv, you can't put no money on it. And I'm not saying that you don't have it, but you now know that any black environment you're at,
man,
yo, that's ambush, you know?
Yeah.
And you don't know their intentions.
Yeah.
You don't even know who they are, but they're like, yeah, all right, like, you must be doing good. I've seen that ring. What's he saying? Like, it's just a mad thing and people have to just deal with it.
But it's like, that's what I'm saying, but it's like, I've been dealing with that anyway, my whole life anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm used to it, but now, I'm focused on the love, innit? I'm focused on the positivity, innit? So it's like, I'm ready for anything anyway, do you know what I'm saying? Naturally, but it's like like in them situations now, it's all like, yeah, like I'll see you before you see me, like, do you know what I'm saying? I'll see people like, oh my God, that's him, and I'll be like, yo, what going on? Like, you right, yeah? And then they'll wave back, you know what I'm saying? And they'll come up, you want to take a picture or whatever. But it's like, yeah, man, that's just natural, but it's deep. It's deep on the man for sure still. I can't lie, man, I can't lie. Because it's real, especially like just like even coming out of jail, do you know what I'm saying? Because jail is the work, like jail, it's like, yeah, man, it's mad, man. It's
yeah,
mad.
messes up with your head, man. I ain't never been, but God forbid,
like
bro.
jail is mad, it's mad. Especially as a member, do you know what I'm saying? Obviously it gets, like, oh no, man, juvies are mad.
But you made it to the other side now, though, bro.
You never know, innit? You never know who might be on you because of whatever sort of affiliations, whatever sort of anything that's happened from the past and that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're always on edge. And it's like I just come out of that environment and then it's like a year later I'm like famous and that, so
that's mad.
It's a bit mad for me still, but I'm getting used to it still.
Nah, that's big up, man. I'm happy that you're transitioning, man, and nah, your mind's in the right place, man. It'll be good to see the growth in 2019, man.
Yeah.
So I want to appreciate you for your time, man.
No, thank you for having me, man.
Keeping it real, my brother.
Yeah.
Blessing.